Welcome back. This time I want to talk about, does the community know you? Like, are you known in the community? If you want to become an MVP, people should know about you. They should know about the content you're producing. They should be aware of the contributions you're making. Time to time, people hit me up and say, can you nominate me for being so I could become an MVP? And I'm like, dude, I don't even know you. I have no idea of any of the contributions you've made. Now, it's not like that I should know of the, close to 8 billion people in the world what they're doing. But what I'm saying is that if you're working in this community, in this circle, I would expect that I would have heard of you or seen something of what you've done, that type of thing. And sometimes I wonder if it's perhaps the way you're coming across in your communication that might be the reason why the community doesn't know you. What am I talking about? Do you name everything you do? Do you use your name consistently, whether it be a handle, an alias, or your brand name, like I use NZ365 Guy? Is it consistent on all the different platforms you contribute on? Are you known for that one thing? Is your profile picture the same picture across all those, or very much people can go, I know this person without a doubt? That's important. What I've found recently on the forums is that some people in the forums have random names. If you're in this community, right, you're not a gamer. It's not about coming up with, the craziest name to identify your amazing personality. And when someone looks at it, they have no idea who you are, right? Now, I game and I have online handles for gaming, right? But if you're in a community and you want people to know who you are, and particularly at events and things like that, it's harder if you've got some random handle or alias that's different in each location for people to get a consistent view and understand who you are and your contributions in the community. So really stick with what, your name, your brand, that type of thing, your face. Be consistent and be known, right? It's really, really important. Recently, as I say, I went into the forums and I was trying to identify the top 20, 25 contributors, and I could see their faces in some of them. Some are just weird icons that I have no idea who they are. And then as I go through, I see these weird names. On Twitter, I'm NZ365 Guy as my handle, but if you look at my profile, it says Mark Smith. My handle's NZ365 Guy, but it's my name, my mug, that type of thing. So my question is, are you known in the community? If you feel you're doing all those things right, check, 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 check. The next year I want you to consider then is engagement. What is your engagement like in the community? What do I mean by that? Are you commenting on other people's content? Are you, whether it be on LinkedIn, do you comment when you read a post or just give it a like? On Twitter, do you just give it a heart or do you comment? I've said as one of my goals is that each day I try on, whether it be LinkedIn or Twitter or other channels I'm on as well, Instagram, blah, blah, blah. But particularly on those two, I'm trying to identify basically other people, what are they saying, and then commenting back on what they're saying. I'm engaging with them. Why? Because I think it's important if we're going to add a lot of value in the community, it's not just about creating content, it's around understanding what other people are doing and also give feedback. I love feedback. I don't get enough feedback. I would love more people to say, I disagree with you, or I don't like what you're doing. I say, I don't like what you're doing. George Dominski comes to mind. He doesn't like that I'm doing these videos. He doesn't think they're on point. That's okay. He has an opinion. He provides feedback. You can do the same thing in the community. It's about building engagement. It's around having a conversation, because together, as we converse, we can learn together. Are you known in the community? Does the community know you? If you're going to become an MVP, people should know who you are. They should see the value you're producing and be able to identify who you are. Something to consider, just a short tip this time. I hope you find it valuable. Anyhow, see you next Monday.